The story of Shaolin Kung Fu is both legendary and steeped in history, blending myth with fact over centuries. It all began with the Shaolin Temple, which was founded in the 5th century during the Northern Wei dynasty, circa 495 AD, in the Songshan Mountains of Henan Province, China. The temple was initially built as a Buddhist monastery, but it became famous for its association with martial arts, which would develop over the course of many centuries. The origins of Shaolin Kung Fu. The exact origins of Shaolin Kung Fu are somewhat shrouded in mystery and myth, but the general story goes something like this. A Buddhist monk named Bodhidharma, or Dharmo in Chinese, is often credited with bringing martial arts to the Shaolin Temple. Bodhidharma was an Indian prince and a deeply spiritual man who traveled to China around the 6th century. According to legend, he was disappointed to find that the monks at the Shaolin Temple were physically weak and unable to meditate for long periods due to their poor health. To address this, Bodhidharma is said to have introduced a series of exercises that combined physical movement with meditation, helping the monks build strength and focus. These exercises were the precursor to what would become Shaolin Kung Fu. The story goes that Bodhidharma also taught the monks techniques to defend themselves, using their own body movements to strike and evade. The development of martial arts at Shaolin over time. These exercises evolved into a more complex system of martial arts, influenced by a variety of traditional Chinese fighting styles. Shaolin Kung Fu began to be practiced and refined by the monks, who developed skills in using their hands, feet, and weapons for both self-defense and spiritual enlightenment. The discipline involved both hard, external, training, which focused on building strength, and soft, internal, training, which cultivated mental and spiritual awareness. The Shaolin Temple became a significant center of martial arts learning, with monks teaching their skills not only to other monks but also to military personnel and civilians. As time passed, the monks' reputation for combat prowess spread across China. Shaolin Kung Fu and the warrior monks. Shaolin Kung Fu became especially well known for its warrior monks who were trained in both martial arts and Buddhist philosophy. These warrior monks were known for their discipline, agility, and courage, and they were often called upon to defend the temple or help local communities in times of crisis. One of the most famous historical events involving the Shaolin monks took place in the 17th century, during the Ming dynasty. The Shaolin Temple had developed a strong bond with the local peasants and was seen as a symbol of resistance to the oppressive forces of the ruling government. When the Qing dynasty took control of China, they saw the Shaolin monks as a threat. The Qing army attacked the temple in 1647, and it was burned to the ground. Many monks were killed in the assault, but some survived, and they continued to pass down their martial arts skills. The temple was later rebuilt, though it never fully regained its former status. The legacy of Shaolin Kung Fu. Over the centuries, Shaolin Kung Fu continued to evolve, with various schools and styles branching out from the original teachings. The monks of Shaolin not only passed down their fighting techniques but also their spiritual teachings, which emphasized balance between physical prowess and inner peace. Today, Shaolin Kung Fu is recognized worldwide, with schools and practitioners in nearly every country. The Shaolin Temple remains an iconic symbol of martial arts and Buddhism. It continues to attract visitors, students, and martial arts enthusiasts from around the globe. The martial arts of Shaolin are often depicted in films, television shows, and literature, cementing the legacy of these warrior monks in popular culture. Shaolin Kung Fu is also seen as an embodiment of the idea that martial arts are not merely about fighting, but also about cultivating a strong mind and spirit. The discipline continues to inspire millions of people who seek not only physical fitness but also mental clarity and emotional strength. If you'd like to dive deeper into Shaolin Kung Fu, just let me know, and in the next video I will have more information. Alexio Stαικοπουλο, martial arts instructor, wellness consultant.